Hello, good evening, and welcome to another Midweek Makings. It's me, Chris, Gross Models, here for your entertainment and amusement, probably. It's Wednesday, so I'm doing some stuff at the bench. I should say hello to people that are here. Mark was the first one I saw in chat, then Gemma joined in as well. Steve131 might still be here. He said he won't be around long. He's got to go and pick up his wife from school, which is always interesting stuff to do. That's it. Mark's saying he hopes everyone's okay with the weather. The weather's been, it's been a bit wet and a bit windy today, but it's not been terrible. We've not had storms or anything. Hopefully they're not coming, but they may well be. Today I am returning to the bench. I am returning to the bench with this. We did the Lego last week, and I'll go back to do some more of that next week. But as a palette cleanser, a little break from the Lego, I shall be starting the Vitascope today. Now, this is an interesting little kit. This is one of the wooden puzzles. They say puzzles, but they don't really mean puzzles. It's one of the wooden kits. This is one that Gemma got me for Christmas. It's a mechanical gear construction made out of like a plywood type thing, as they all are. And basically, it's doesn't need any batteries, but it projects a film. I don't know if it's a film or stills or there's some sort of light, something going on. Somehow it generates electricity. Frame by frame, piece by piece, the old stories are now playing on the Rokr vintage movie projector. So yes, that's what we got. So let's get started and see what we've got in the box. I've taken the plastic off. I haven't done anything other than that in there as yet. We've got assembly instructions and some other bits of paper. Let's grab them out as well. See what we've got. We've got a collection of wooden parts in various different sprues and things. And then we've got some interesting stuff in here. We've got some film. Oh, we'll have a look at that. We've got a bag of pre-made gears and some other bags of stuff. Right, let's get the box out of the way. Before we get the box out of the way, let's have a look. What does it say? The story of River and Vitascope. River is a retired film projectionist. More than 20 years of work time has made him have special feelings for old film projectors. In the 21st century, the old film projector has been gradually fading out of people's lives, and River is already retired at home. That's interesting. Not suitable for children under 3 years old. Contains small parts that could be swallowed. Sounds like a challenge to me. It's level 4.5, so that's a difficult build, apparently. But we'll see. Mark does tell me that the audio and video is good. Thank you. I was going to ask, but I won't bother now because, you're here and you've done it. So let's have a look. What have we got on here? Can't really tell what it is. There's definitely pictures on there, and it's of things, but I don't know what it's pictures of. I can't really tell. Even holding it under a light, I can't tell exactly what it is. But I'm sure we'll get to that. Well, at the end, basically. We're not going to get there yet. I'll put that safely back in the box. There's putting it safely back in the box. Let's have a look and see what else we've got. We've got a screwdriver, obviously some screws, metal pins, and a couple of dowel rods and plastic bits. We've got the wax that you need for doing the stuff. We've got the little plastic bushy washer things. This is the interesting part. This is, looks like a small generator there, obviously connected to gears and an LED. So by turning that, we'll power the LED. That's interesting. What is this? I have no clue. Is that more LED? It looks like it might be. I'm going to have a look at that. I'm quite interested. Can't be more LED because there's nowhere else to plug it in, is there? Oh, this is just tape. It's double-sided, single-sided, sticky back plastic. And plastic there, and some tubes, and a lens. So yeah, that's interesting stuff. But again, probably for later in the build. We've got stuff in there. Let's cut that open and have a look. Not cutting myself open. Look in there. It cut, but then it didn't actually open. Let's try a little bit on the edge. That's better. I can actually get a grip on that now. There we go. the knife out of the way. So we've got several screws of things. Looks like a tool on there as well, and a measuring tool. Interesting. Some sandpaper, obviously for tidying up the edges again. The plastic. We don't need that anymore. Rid of that. So sandpaper for tidying up the edges. Foldable bits on there. A couple of different thicknesses of sprue. Some interesting bits. Yeah, that's quite good. I like the look of all of that. It hasn't got numbers on. I think it has on the other side. There we go. It's got numbers for the sprues on there. Put those over there out of the way. Put these over the back out of the way, because again, don't think I'm going to be needing them quite yet. I'll be needing that. I'll be needing the wax, no doubt, as well. What have we got? We've got more than a puzzle. Rokr Robotime. They're obviously the same company. I didn't know that. I thought they were separate, but apparently they are the same people. Scan the QR code for assembly videos, special offers, latest news and things. Yeah, I won't be doing that. I'll just use the instruction manual. Happy or not happy, let people know. If you're not happy, let them know. If you are happy, let everybody else know. Get rid of that. And then we have the instruction manual, 3D wooden puzzle mechanical models, LK601. We got here the products for people age over 14, or me with a brandy. Skullfish is here. Good evening, Skullfish. Welcome. Dorkosaurus has also turned up. The film should be Charlie Chaplin, says Gemma. It's not very many frames, but we'll find out as we go down there. Right, this is an interesting start to the instructions, with it being really starting with A10 and screwing the bit on there. Let's start with that then. Let me start the music going, the background music that I have to keep you amused while I'm busy doing things. Is it a minigun, says Skullfish? I hope not. Not unless I build it very, very wrong. So let's get A10. Why not start with A1? That would be nice, wouldn't it? Starting with 1. No, we're going to start with A10, which will give us the basic size of the build anyway, won't it? So we can tell what's what. It looks like A10. We're going to need this bit. Is P1. Does it say on there? It doesn't say on there. But it is. Bag for later. We're going to need 3 P2 screws. I assume there's only one type of screw. Does it say on there? Yeah, P2 is the screws, and there's only one type listed in there. So I'll grab the screwdriver, and we shall get 3 screws. I can see one there. Leave that bit. One there, and 2 down there. That one. And that one. There's a couple of nuts I can see in there as well as lots of different shaped bars. It's interesting. It's obviously lots of gears and stuff in there. That's those. I shall put that back together like that. So this is going on there. That way round. That going through that side. That obviously connects up there. Wire's going to come through that little indentation there. We've got 4 screw holes, but we're only using 3 of them. We're not using this top one. And they're going in from this side. Let's have a look. Through there. In a little bit, not tightening it out fully, because, you know, sure everything lines up before you tighten anything up. On there, and that one in the top. Drop it, and then pick it up again. What I didn't do, tidy up the edges of this piece before I did anything with it, which I shall do momentarily. That. Tighten these up now. I can add the screwdriver to my pile of my cup of tools from stuff. Then it says there's D1. D1, does it sound here? D, P, 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 P. It doesn't say anything about D. D1 must be just a part from a sprue. What we got? F, C, B, D, and E. So let's get D. D1 looks to be quite small. There's D1 over here. Okay, and that is going to hold that in place. No, not to hold it in place, it's just to hold it there. The looks of it. D1, yeah, it's just like a little clip. Hold the wire. Wind up. Yeah, that does it. Just keep the wire out the way. What I will do now is just, doesn't seem to be any real nubs or anything to worry about on there, but just tidy up the couple that might be there. Don't worry about that side, that's good. So there we have that. Is obviously, yeah, lights up when you turn it. Can't turn it very long without obviously it being geared up, but that's fairly bright. I'm looking at it, hurts a little bit. So yeah, that does the thing. It generates okay. Happy with that. We've started. Right, we've got German instructions, which is always nice. French. Any others? Yep, Spanish. Italian. And then some pictures. I always like the pictures because it doesn't matter what language they're in. Right, let's have a look and start this in just a moment. Right, anything happening in the chat? No, everyone's just saying hello to everyone. Lovely. What should we do here? Right, if you're new to the channel, by the way, welcome. Hello. Yeah, I do this on occasion. Weekly Wednesday night is my time for doing stuff at the bench. So come along and join in. Say last week and next week I shall be returning back to the Lego DeLorean, but this will intersperse. I expect this is probably going to be a couple of weeks build this. So right, now this works the same way as basically Lego or any other part works like that. Down the side here, tell you what parts you'll need in that block. That block down there, stage 2. So you can get all the parts ready and then worry about how they go together. So we're going to need, from D, we're going to need 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's get all of those, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, there's 4 and 5. There's a 3. There's a 2. 2, 3, 4 is that outer bit, and 5 is one of those. Put that aside for later. Now these bits will need to be tidied up. So let's get those tidied up and then get the other parts from the other sprue off as well. Unless they're Egyptian pictures. Yeah, that would make things more difficult, Skullfish, that would. Don't read hieroglyphs. Although, you know, wavy line, person dancing sideways, it makes sense. And I could understand that. That'd be fine. It'd be all right. Being that these are round, I'm assuming they're going to rotate. They might not, but that's why I want to make sure they haven't got any nibs and stuff. We do need the wax. Oh, it just says gear, and that says wax. Okay, so you don't need that for this first bit, but we'll need it in just a minute. So let's get that out as well. Like so. Right, so let's get F and P. The P's are the unusual bits, the bars and things. I will have to go back to that P, 5 and 6, 2 of each, and an F6. No, just these. P5 and 6. There's a 15mm and 40mm. Are they? No, there was a bit with the tools on it, wasn't it? That had sizes on it. Here we go. Let's get that out. The C4 tool. I'll get the C5 tool as well. I don't know that I'm going to need that at the moment, but we'll need it shortly. So I need 2 each of 5 and 6. 15 and 40mm bars. So let's have a look. That's more than 40. Yep. About 40. That's 40, yeah. Another one the same as that. That. Might be about that. No, that's even longer. Not proving to be terribly easy, but it's all right. Another 40, so that's that. So I need 2 of the 15mm ones, which are going to be the very short ones, but not the shortest because there are 10mm. You grab a pair of tweezers. Right, and that's next one. 15. As is that one, no doubt. Yep. Right, so that's the bars that we need. What else was it that I needed from that? There was 2 F6s and some A's. Let's have a look. I think F is probably one of these. Is it? There's an A. Let's get the A's. What do I need? A. 5, 6, 8, 9 and 11. I need 4 6s, right. There's 6s, so I need 4 A6s. Luckily these have got the number labelled on them on the piece, so even when you've got it out, it's all okay. Shane's here. Good evening, Shane. Haven't seen you in chat for a little while. Welcome back. Unless you've been here and I've been ignoring you, or you've been quiet, in which case you're welcome anyway, but you know. I need a 5, which is this big wheel. Careful not to pop the teeth off of it. Go, that's 5, so we've got A, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 2 11s. There's 11. Need an 8 and a 9. Before there's 9. And 8 is next to it. Cool. Right, let's get these tidied up. Then continue on. Nice to see woodwork again, says Sprue and Glue. Welcome, Sprue and Glue. Yep, I've got a couple of these wooden kits at Christmas. So that will keep me going for a while with these. So I'm going to be doing this one today. I don't expect to finish it today though. A little bit more complicated than that. So I shall be doing this one today, and next week, next Wednesday, I'll return back to the DeLorean for a week, and then I'll come back to this the week after. And if it's not finished, I shall return to it after that as well. So the DeLorean, and I've got the Optimus Prime to do in Lego as well as Groot. So I've got plenty of Lego to keep me going. I've got this and another one of the Marvel Run type that I've done a couple of in the past that Casey got me. And there's another STEM type car with differential gearbox and stuff in there, which is all a good learning experience. So things are taken care of for the next few months, certainly. I think the DeLorean is going to keep me busy for several months, even if I was doing it on its own. There's 3 alternate builds on that. You can have it from any of the 3 Back to the Future movies. It's by changing a couple of things around, so that's going to be quite interesting to do and see how I want to leave that. So, yeah, that's that. Right, I need 2 F6s. I don't know if F is a screw there. Got E, D, D, F. There we go. F, the other little one. F6 on it. Yes. The little pins, right. So I need 2 of those. Let's just pop a couple of those out. I know I'm going to pop out more than 2. Because of the way they're put together. But we'll see. Hopefully I can get 2 out. There's one. One underneath it, or the one next to it. I'll go for the one next to it. I think that's going to come out easier. There you go. That's 2 of those. So let's figure out how all of this is going to go together then, shall we? Right, we've got D2 and F6 going through there. Oh, that's going to go in there. Let's put the nice slide on the outside. That over there. One in there. It's not in there fully, but it's in there enough for now. One in that side. Go. Right. So then D4, going to go next to that. That is that one. Make sure you got these things lined up. Put that way around. Okay, maybe I've got that the wrong way around then. Let's put these in from the other side. Let's say to make sure you get that hole in the same place on both of them. Put it on that side. So that's in that side. That's that one. Let's get the other one out. I don't lay it down. Easier to get these in with some tweezers. That. And like that. Yeah, that felt better. Same with the other side. Out there. Yep. Alright, so then making sure that hole lines up around there. That's got to go on there like that. Not sure what that cog means. I'll have a quick look back and see if it does tell me. It might be important. Special attention. There we go. Make sure gears are engaged. Pay attention to the indentation is what that means. Okay. Okay, so I was doing that anyway, but that's okay. That's going on there. That. One. Through there as well. Cool, right, that's that. Then we've got a 8 and a 2 A11s. Again, being careful of that indentation. That. They need to be lubricated on the inside. This bit. Or why just that bit, but that's obviously the bit that things are going to be rotating in. And it says about these 2 bars going through there. So let's get them through there now. Come on. Going through it. I'm just not going through it all the way yet. There we go. That's that. Then they go into that. So I've gone through far too far. That's okay. Crack on there, but that's all right as well. So that's that. Like that. Then we need this bit that we've just done. Yeah, for the indentation. Yeah. Okay. Goes through there. Flush on the back there, I think. That. Then we need the A6s. 2 of them. They're going to go on there. These holes are a little bit bigger than the others. They go on there quite smoothly. Then the A5. Doesn't say, but I'm going to lubricate the teeth on that because they're teeth and they're going to be moving against things. They always do. That's going to go on there. Nearly. Right on that as well. That gives me the 40mm on there. I didn't notice that. Didn't need to worry about the special tool, but it was a special tool. Why not use it? It's tight. That's very tight. It's going through. It's almost all the way through. Lubricate the bars a little bit. That might help when I get down to that next little bit. Right, let's push on the back with that, on the front with that. Ow, there we go. I wasn't pushing over where the holes are, because that would have hurt. That's that. Block made up. A little bit of damage on the front there, but nothing to worry about, really. That's that. Now it says... use the other bars for the outside bits. Okay. You know, I'm just going to use a pair of tweezers, a pair of pliers to do this next bit because that's going to be so easy to push through. From that side is probably the best. Can't push against. No, go from that side because then I can push against it from the outside. Be the easiest thing, I think. A bit of lubrication on there as well. Moved a little bit. Now that's cooking with gas. Going through there, that going through there. Maybe a little bit. Glad I've got the background music sorted for this because I'm going to be quiet for a little bit while I'm trying to figure this bit out. I'm going to force it. Got to go through a little bit more than that. Might have been easier going through from the other side. Maybe I'll learn that for the other side. Let's try the other side anyway. Not liking the joining up between those two, but oh, we're right. There we go. That is a slight different angle. Yeah, that's better. So that's now started to separate the other side, but that's okay. Yeah, that's all lined up a little bit better now because that's gone together. Flush. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Definitely a thing. It deserves a drink. Okay. How can that be anything that needs lubrication if there's... The film passes through that? I can't, because it's much wider than that. I don't know. I don't get it. Not entirely certain. Let's continue on anyway. So we've got A9. We're going to go on the other side of that. So these... Right, looking at that, these need to be flush on that. So I need to go all the way through there. There we go. Flush from this side. Not on the other. So that's that. This is going to fit onto there. And it says to lubricate the inside piece of that. Because D3s are going to fit through there. It's D5. I haven't got a D3. Why have I not got a D3? Oh, there's a D3. There it is. D3, A6, D5, A6, A9. Okay. So in that order, get that through there. That's got to go on there first, and that goes in there. I'm going to lubricate the outside of this as well. Just to make sure. Need it all to run nice and smooth. Justin's here. Hi, Chris. What are you making? This is a Vitascope. I shall show you the front of the instructions in just a moment. Let me just get this stage completed, and then I shall recap for you. It's a film projector. Built. Okay, the side of that, because that might be rubbing on the inside of this. Without any need for power. No batteries, no charging. Actually, I'm going to take that off of there. Lubricate the side of this, because that will be rubbing across things. Okay. Yeah, that's got to go on there. Then we've got that one. Again, might well be rubbing on the side. That one, that definitely isn't. And then that one. There's attention on it. What does it say attention on it? Pay attention to the indentation. In what way? In the way that it should be. That way. So. That's a thing. Quite tight, but that's good. It'll be more than just these bars that are holding it in place eventually. Oh, actually, it's got to go. Let's see, how can I do this? I lean against that, which is good flat surface. I feel a little bit of wiggle movement. Good. That looks flush that side, and that's that. Almost flush that side. And that, got a bit of movement to the sides, but not very much. And that will turn relatively freely. Like that. And then it's got B written on there. Is that just calling it part B? I think that's calling that part B for when we get to add it to the next stage down there. Yes, this is a Vitascope. It is one of those. It's by Rokr. It's self-powered mechanical projector. I did in fact test it a little bit. Look, there's a little bulb on there and a generator here. When you turn that, lights up a bit. It It'll light up more if I turn it more, but I can't turn it more because of fingers. A little wiggle is a good thing. Sometimes a wiggle is all you need. So yes, that's that. Little complicated bit in there, but that's fine. I don't know. I can't tell anything about anything yet. Well, I know exactly what it is, but yeah, interesting. So that is that. That's part 2. Let's do part 3. I'll be doing this, say, for another 20 minutes or so. So we'll see how far through we get. It's probably going to be 2, maybe 3 weeks to do all this, actually, by the looks of how complicated some of it is. Lens attachment to go on there. So yeah, we'll get that bit done. Let's see. For the next chunk, I need a drink. And then I need 6 A6s, 2 A7s, and an A15. Do I need anything from F? I do not. This is A, so I need 6 6s. These are 6s. 3, 4, 5, and 6 6s. 2 A7s. And A15. There's 16. 14, no, 15 is that one. A15. 2 A7s. Oh, that was the 2 up there. I saw them. They were next to the other things, just slightly bigger than the A6. I like an extra hole in them. So that's those. Let's get these tidied up. And then continue on. So how have you all been? Are you doing all right? Is Christmas and New Year sort of all over now and everything's back to normal? Start of a normal week, or the middle of a normal week now. Hopefully you're all doing okay. You know, finished off your turkey and the fridge gone back to normal. Yeah, that's about it really. That's all I've got to talk about. So there we go. Talk amongst yourselves by all means. Tomorrow, of course, I shall be returning to Red Matter, the VR game that I've been playing with Dan's help since last week. If you haven't watched that, then you can go back and watch last week's and give you an idea of what's what, and then come along and join in tomorrow night at 8 o'clock when I shall be playing the next chunk of that, figuring out what's going on that old abandoned Russian space station. Let's get D5, 6, 7, and 8, and 2 P8s. Was P was the things. Let's go back and find out what P8 is. P8 is a 50mm shaft. He's down there. That will be the longest one. No, not the longest one. One of those. Just one of those, 2 of those. Got the same length. Not 5. Probably the longer one again. That one is shorter. That one's longer. I'll put them over there because I know it's not them. That looks about right. That'll do. I'll have that one. At least there's less to look through every time. That's okay. So I still need D. There's D. Those out the way again. I need 5, 2 6s, 2 7s, and an 8. 2 7s. An 8. 8s actually, but you know, I only need 1, so just try and get the 1 out. Always difficult when they put them, when they package them in 2s. There's an 8. 6, we needed 6, didn't we? 2 6s, they're both up here. I need a 5. Another round one. 36. 6 is there as well. 3, 1, 15, 20, 23, 24, 26, 27, 36. Can't see 5. Ah, that was because it was on the inside of these, wasn't it? There we go. Yep, there's another 5. Right. That's the tricky bit when you pull out a thing in the middle. There you go. Jeff's here. Saying hi to everyone. Good day to all. I'll do Jeff. All good here. Mark says, Easter soon. Eggs in the shops. You get an excuse to eat more chocolate. You never need an excuse for more chocolate. Yeah, I've still got chocolate from Christmas in the fridge. As I'm getting older, I'm eating less chocolate. Terrible. I didn't think it would ever happen, but it's happening. It's taking me longer to get through the chocolate that I've got. So, yeah. There we go. That's all the parts from this stage. Again, promotion assembly instructions. I sort of want to, but I also don't want to. We're building a little Gatling gun type thing. So we're going to be using these to go through everything. Nothing needs any lubrication or anything, which is interesting. So let's start with... Actually, let's get these laid out, I think. It's probably the easiest way. We've got 7 there. D6. Did I get 6? I didn't get D6s. Was that those? That was those. Right, they go either side of that. Right. 5 was second from this end. We've got 3 A6s. And a 5. And an A6. 2 of them. Then the 6, then that, then that. And then an A6. And then an A7. Where's the other A7? I'm sure it said 2 A7s. It did. Ah, we're using another one down there with that one. And the D8. What did I do with the D8? I did take it out. It's a tiny little thing, wasn't it? Can't find it anymore. Yeah. Oh yeah, somewhere. I haven't been anywhere. Can't see it. Okay, let's move things off. Try and find it. I'm going to need it. Well, that's just disappeared somewhere. Pretty sure that's the one they're going to give you lots of spares of, or a couple of spares of. If not, we can make up a little pin to do the job. But it didn't actually come off the thing. There we go. That's why it's still there. Look, thought I pulled it off, but I didn't quite pull it off. There we go. So that's that with that. In a minute. First of all, we've got to do these. No, I can't do it 1 bar at a time. That wouldn't work. Just start putting these on from the end. 1, then those 2. I can't visualize what this bit's going to attach to, where it's going to go, or anything like that. So you can't get these wrong. I was going to say, it doesn't say to pay attention to the orientation of those because there aren't any. Don't need to worry about that. We'll go in there, and that one goes over there. Can't visualize anything about this bit. Got to be rotating because it's all full of round bits, but no. That okay, let's push that through a bit more again. Put it off there now. It's not quite right there. See bits through some of it. I'm sure it'll all become clear when the other end gets put together. That's going to matter which way up that goes. End's falling off. The end's falling off. go. It's getting there. Don't know exactly where it's getting, but it's getting somewhere. Definitely got to go down a little bit further than that though. So again, I shall push it against something hard. Oh, and that's not lined up right again. Why is that not going down? Very strange. Should just push down, but it's not. It's almost through the other side, so it can't be that it's jammed up anything. Let's try taking that bit off, pushing a bit harder. Lifting it up. Let's turn it over then. Let's try it the other way up. The worst that can happen. It's not going to come off. That's what the worst can happen is. Oh, it's just jammed up on there, which is actually fine because I'll just push through from the other side. Should be okay, I thought. Yeah, that's doing a thing. Somehow that's going to attach somewhere. Yeah, it is onto that end of that, which is okay. That's tight. So yeah, that's that. So next up, it's got to be this. Connects through that with that. And that's going to connect through to the other bit of that as well. That's okay, I understand that. That makes sense to me. I like it when things start to make sense. That end is going to fit in there. And that's going to fit on there. The old holes, listen to me. The holes on this must be slightly tighter than the other one. So they actually a good tight fit through there. Then that's going to go on that end. That's okay, yeah, that makes sense to me there. So this is going to go through there from that side. Okay, let's sandpaper that down a little bit more. Kenneth is here. Hello from Georgia. How's your day going so far? Stephen Lars says good evening. Yes, good evening to both of you. My day so far has gone through all right. Did all right. It's you know, approaching the end now. It's coming up 8 PM UK time. So yeah, how's your day been? Or is it Georgia? That's going to be a few hours behind, so you're mid-afternoon-ish. How's your day been there? That goes through there. Ah, right, that's where this is going to interact with bars on that. I understand how that's going to work now. That's got to connect through there. All the way through there. Oh, the bar's coming through there, okay, so that's good. I can't see the bars coming through there quite yet though. But it's all sort of together. Maybe the bars aren't quite long enough, or maybe it will go down just a little bit more. How's that going to operate? That's going to turn that, isn't it? That's going to turn, and then that's going to kick in there. Turn that round again. I like it. I like it. I'm going to lubricate that while I remember, because there's going to be some rubbing action on there. As well as the bits on the inside that it sort of said to do. Yeah, that's good. Kenneth is stuck at work till 10:30. I'm tired and fantastic. That's what fantastic bit's good, but not so much the tired bit. It tells us how that's going to work as well, which is good. Makes sense to me like that. Good. Let's build the next bit. Lots of parts for this. Yeah, this is the lens assembly. So I need lots of Ds. 9, 10, 11 and 12. I need 2 of each. 9, 10, lots of 10s. So there's 2 9s, 2 10s, 11 and 12 are mixed up in there for some reason. 9, 10, 11, 12, no, 13, 14, 2 15s. Here's the 2 15s. Uh, 14 is both of those. 13 is that one. 13, 14, 2 17s. That's these up here. P12 and a D, 2 D18s. These colourful things, are they? They're not pairs, so that's that. That's split in the middle. No, that's not. So that is 2 of those. Okay, that's all of them. I need P12, which is going to be the lens, isn't it? Let's double check to make 100% certain, but I'm sure it is. It's the lens, yep. Get that in a moment. I need a 12, 2 13s, and a 14. A 12, 2 13s, and a 14. Okay, so that's that and the lens, which was in a different bag there, wasn't it? Can't find my lens. It was here a minute ago, wasn't it? There it is. In its own bag inside this bag. Highest quality plastic lens. Right, let's clear those. Actually, I can clear those completely because this is going to be the last stage that I'm doing on this tonight. These tidied up. Uh, 10:30. Yikes, that's a long day, says Candy Grant. We don't know. We don't know what time we started. Might have only started at 10. Doubt it, but yeah, I couldn't be doing late finishes or early starts or any sort of starts or finish. No, I don't like early mornings. Never have really. Used to do a paper round when I was up early, but that, you know, don't like it anymore. Be happier if the day started later. Yeah, kudos to anyone that is an early riser, or indeed a late, not riser, late going to bedder. Don't know what that would be. Strange that, you know, people are all different, aren't they? Everybody's different, depending on how awake you get and what time you wake up. And some people wake up really quick. Some people it takes all day for them to wake up even a little bit. Oh yeah, you be you. Whatever makes you happy and whatever keeps you employed. Alright, that's nearly there. All okay. Bits on that. So this is the lens assembly, which looks like it's got some sort of focusing something on it. It's got some numbers on it. Whether it means you can adjust it, I don't know, but we shall see. Let's have a look. We need, now I've lost all the numbers of things. D14's got to be that one, isn't it? We need the 9s and the 10s. Then that's a 10, 2 9s. So Don't know which way up that. Oh, because it's got numbers on it. Look, there we go. It says 10 on it. Oh, I thought the numbers were something to do with focusing, but they're not. 9s go on the 9s. 10 goes on the 10. 9 on the 9. On the 10. And then we've got 11s and 12s going round as well. Let's see. 12. This is 11. There. This is a 12. One can go on there. 11. And miraculously, the last one will be a 12. So yeah, there we have those on there. Then that needs to go around the outside of it somehow, somewhere. Let's get the 9s top and bottom as they were on that, and then put that through there, like that. All the way down by the looks of it. Okay. Then 15. Bend those out to get that in there. That's okay. Let's go. Slide all of them then. Probably will. Yep. Yep, that's gone in there. Then we've got 15, another 15, 16, that's a 16. Okay, 16 needs the lens in it. There are rabbits here. Hey, other humans, you're not human, you're a rabbit. We know that. You have a lens. That doesn't fit into that. I thought it fit tightly into there, but it doesn't. Not going to fit through those. Right, okay, I understand this. That's going to go. No, that's not it. That's 12. What's D16? Did I get D16? Is that D15? Another D15. D16. Did I get a D16 out? I don't think I did. I can't find it. Thought I checked to make sure I had all the bits. D16 is up there. I missed that one. Right. Try that one more time. It's round. It's got bits that are broken off of it, but they're not really there. Rid of that. Is that going to fit in there then? That fits in there a bit. So that's going to go in there. Okay. With the lens in there, and then that goes on the other side of it. This is making sense to me. That will hold the lens in place, which will give us the magnification we need. We got to see things. Look, you can probably just about see them through there anyway. And this will obviously be able to be moved to get the focus. That's definitely going to move to allow you to focus it. Good. I like it. So far, so good. Now we need 17 and 18 to go on the outside. 17s are the bigger ones. Right, yeah, they're going to hold that together. Is just what we need. Get the other one on the other side first. And 18 makes it look decorative. And there should be another one of them. There is. I did. Definitely, didn't I? Don't tell me I only took one of them off as well. The other one, again, came off but didn't come off completely. Got stuck to there. Right, so that's going to go on the other side there. And that will give us the ability to focus by simply moving that in and out a bit. Okay, I like that. Then we need a 12. Is that going to be that? Oh, that's going to be on the front. That's 14. 13, 13. 12 is going to be that one. That will go on there and lock all of that in place. Nicely intricate without being difficult. 13 will then go over there. That with another 13 there. And then that will go on the front with the whole fake bits. Fake aperture numbers and things on there. Yeah. So, there we have that, which has got the ability to focus things. Definitely makes a focusy thing. That's going to hold that in place somewhere. That's going to go on the front, and that's going to shine through it and give us a lit projection thing. I'm liking it. It's coming together. I don't need that anymore. That's that. I shall keep that. I'll put the sandpaper in there. I'll put the wax in there because that keep that looking, feeling better than having it loose. Edward's here just in time for the finish. Well done. Congratulations. Yeah, there we have it. That is all I'm going to do tonight. That's been an hour or just over. It's quite a complex one, this one. I like it. I'll put everything back in a bag. The tools and the paper. So we've built some things. We've got this that doesn't do anything. You can't turn that bit. You turn that bit and that turns that bit. It's like a sort of Maltese cross type arrangement, which is going to change the frames of the film, no doubt. This powers the bulb there, and that's going to connect up somewhere front there, isn't it? Maybe probably about there. Film's going to pass through there somehow. That's going to be back there somewhere, and it will project out the front. So yeah, interesting build. Join me again in a couple of weeks when I do a little bit more of it. I shall return to that soon. But next week, I shall return back to doing some more Lego. Let me turn the music off so you can properly hear me say goodbye. Yes, next week, I shall return to the Lego DeLorean for a week of that. And then a week after, we'll come back to that. Go on, do another hour. I'm enjoying it, says Mark. No. Thank you, but no. I like to spread these things out. And yeah, an hour is long enough for me at the moment. I might get back to doing longer, more impressive streams. But at the moment, yeah, I'm comfortable just doing an hour or so. So I don't want to push things. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, let me know in the comments. Leave a note, leave a like and a comment and things, because it helps the algorithm promote me to other people or something. Don't really understand it. I don't think anybody understands it, but yeah, always leave likes and comments on your content that you like. If you really like the content, then feel free to join the channel and help support financially. There's also Patreon links down there if you would rather do that. But thank you very much. I'll just check to say thanks everyone for the stream. Mark says cheers everyone. Everyone saying goodbye, which is exactly right. Yes, tomorrow night, I say at this time, 8 p.m. So about now, in 24 hours, I shall be playing some more of the Red Matter game. And then Saturday night is Escape Room night. Escape Simulator with myself, Dan, and Jeff, hopefully, if they're all available. Saturday night, we'll be trying to escape out of a room. Room is it a train? It might be a train that we're doing. But yeah, that's that then. And Sunday night, we haven't decided what Katie's going to play yet. We had a look at a few the other night and couldn't find anything that she particularly caught her eye. But we'll have a look and see what's going to catch her eye. It might happen soon. It might happen later. It might not be this week, but yeah. Jeff says help support, and you'll get these, and shows the icons that you can use as emoji things if you become a channel member. You get access to stuff a little bit earlier sometimes, and not so much the part work things, but when I do other videos, you get early access and pictures and things that I send out on occasion. Not those sort of pictures. Keep it clean. So thank you very much. I shall see you soon. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. I'll see you soon. Bye bye for now.